Good morning, riders. I'm Damien.
And I'm Garrett. Today's Friday, September 30th.
9/11 was a few weeks ago, and ROTC made sure to help us remember those impacted.
You know, how do you remember this? How do you want people to remember it? 21 years since the attack in New York on the World Trade Center. It was a catastrophic attack against our country, and we have been basically at war since that time in different places around the world. I think it's important to remember what happened that day and to make sure that people understand what happened and why it happened. Yes, what we do each year, and when we do these kind of memorials for different events, we go out and we do what we call a flag raising, and so we raise the flag and then we lower it down to half-mast in honor of the people that were killed that day. And also a member of the band normally will play taps on a trumpet and to remember those people that died on that day. So it's just another way, just like Pearl Harbor, just like other military events in history. I think it's something that we need to talk about and we need to keep going because you know, I don't know who said it at first, but if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. Like I said, so it's our way of memorializing this event and keeping the tradition and the history going with our cadets.
Thanks, Terrell. And here's teacher tips. And this week we have Coach Rigby.
Teacher tips.
All right, my teacher tip for you guys is really simple. If you don't want a speeding ticket, don't speed. If you don't want to get in trouble in school, don't do something silly. You can't get a speeding ticket if you don't speed. That's my tip.
Thanks, guys. Those are some great teacher tips. Now my personal favorite, and probably the best segment on the news, Garrett's Grub.
Good morning, riders. Welcome back to the second episode of Garrett's Grub, and I'm excited to tell you guys what you'll be eating for the week. Let's get started. On Monday, you guys will be having toasted cheese sandwich with cheddar goldfish with a side of tomato soup and green beans. On Tuesday, you guys will be having spicy dragon noodles with roll, steamed broccoli, and mixed vegetables. On Wednesday, you guys will be having meatball sub on a roll with fresh baby carrots and oven-baked fries. On Thursday, you guys will be having chili cheese nachos or layered bean dip with chips with a side of taco fiesta beans and steamed peas. And finally, on Friday, you guys will be having mozzarella sticks with marinara with a side of steamed corn or buffalo roasted cauliflower. That sounds pretty good for the week. Have a good weekend, riders.
Thanks, Garrett. From September 15th to October 15th, it is Hispanic Heritage Month.
My name is Rivera. I'm from Puerto Rico. I born and raised over there. When I was 21 years old, it was when I moved to Delaware. On November 19, Columbus discovered Puerto Rico, and that's the day that we celebrate our culture. Like the teachers, they bring the kids dressed as a typical old-time clothes, like these ones are looking in here. They also make like very typical food plates, and that's how they celebrate. Us being such a little island, I think we have become like very big out in the world with all these people that represent Puerto Rico. Baseball players, we have a lot of musicians, or like Mark Anthony. Now we have a Bad Bunny, 4 or 5 different beauty queens. I have 2 kids. They're born here in United States. Their first language is English. To me, it was very important that they learn our language, Spanish, and also learn our culture, so like that they can have something to share with their uncles, their grandparents, and they can actually connect with them, and they just don't feel like a different island, like they're like different from them.
Have a good weekend and go Riders.